welcome back to the channel. Let's do a grace card reading, y'all. I'm between lighting right now, so the light doesn't shine as well as I'd like for it to. And see, I'm sorry. Anyway, we're going to try and get through this, all right? So happy Mercury retrograde. Thought I'd get that out of the way. And happy solar eclipse and happy new moon. And yeah, so it's a big Aries time. I hope y'all fielded the last couple of days with some grace. I did pre-shuffle this grace card deck, so let's get to it, y'all. I was going to do a special reading for this whole magical time that we're in right now, but I think I'm going to go with a regular grace card reading for this session because that's what's occurring to me right now. So now this first card that we're going to pull here at the lair, y'all, it's a beautiful Friday evening. So happy Venus Day. It's the 21st of April 2023. Happy Earth Day. See a lot of happy. All right, now the first card, y'all, this is going to be the one that's going to give us a little bit of direction on how we can better serve ourselves when we're trying to interchange with other people. And this probably will come in handy through all of this madness and the retrograde of Mercury and all that deliciousness, anticipation. I'm just going to put it here, y'all. I think that's going to be the best way to possibly see any of the artwork. Anticipation. Expect the best. The world is working in your favor. What world are you living in? I'm telling you what, y'all. Look, we've had some serious programming put onto us. We just expect the worst. And our whole train of thought always trails off to like the worst case scenario, no matter what it is. Whether it's something coming up for us or if we got to like talk to somebody that, it's like, oh, they're going to say this. You know how we do. It's ridiculous. But y'all, look, what world are you living in? What world do you want to live in? Because it's up to you. You can expect the best if you want to. Wiggle off that programming. That's all you got to do is manage your mind. That way you'll craft your life. Our brains are designed to be programmed. So, I think it's about time. I think Spirit is prompting me to remind y'all to remember who you are. Start tossing out that old programming. How do you do that? You replace it with new programming of your choice. So make a choice. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to expect the best in life? Or do you want to be, completely on that lower vibe of constantly expecting the worst because what you put in your mind and what you focus on, that's what's going to crop up for you in your world. You know that. And I'm not saying it's easy to wiggle off that programming. I'm not saying that it's not easy, but I am going to tell you that it's a lot easier than you think. You just got to try. You got to practice, With a little bit of concentration, a little effort on your part, on your personal part, you can train your brain by using your mind. Make up your mind. And that's how you start reprogramming that brain, okay? Expect the best. The world is working in your favor. It's just that you have to see that, 100 people go down the street, don't see any of the flowers growing on the side of the road. And then there's that one who's looking for the best, looking for the beauty. And that person gets the joy of seeing those beautiful flowers, of experiencing that experience of happiness and delight. You can be that person. It's not like, being happy doesn't make you weak. That's part of the programming. That's part of that faulty program that has been embedded in us. That when we're nice, we're weak. And when we're happy, we're weak. Or we're not being truthful. I get that a lot. How can you be so happy? Well, what else am I supposed to do? if I run if I run on that old programming and stay in that lower vibration with everything else that's going on in the world, do you think I'm doing any good for that? No, I'm not. I'm adding to it. I'm bringing more vibration into that negative space, so that lower frequency is just amplified. I have no intention of being a part of that. I mean, as little as possible. So I do stay happy, and it is genuine. Because I can't be, in my opinion, any good to anyone else if I join that big pity party, if I join that big demise vibe. And you know, don't worry about disappointment. Well, if I expect the best, I'm always going to be disappointed. No, you won't. Not if you realize that every single thing that happens for you is for you. The world is working in your favor. So even if it's not something that you wanted, even though it might be something that you don't recognize, even if it's not on your timing, Source is working in your favor. The world is working in your favor. The universe wants to mirror what your sentiments are. So if you expect the best, the universe is going, oh, okay, well, I guess then you deserve the best. And then that whole disappointment thing is gone, because even if it doesn't turn out like I want, well, you know what? I know it's for my best evolution on this planet. I know that there's a bigger picture involved, so I can be calm and I can be accepting of that thing, because I know it's part of a bigger mosaic that is making up my beautiful journey. Okay, so that whole disappointment thing is such a misnomer that we put ourselves into. It's not necessary. It's unnecessary roughness. Okay? All right, y'all. Now, this next card, lovelies. This is the personal card. This is the one that the Grace cards is going to reflect for us on how we can better navigate something that is near and dear to us. That thing that's inside of us, that quiet one, that calculator, that manager of our world, the one who tries to make decisions and has aspirations and dreams, that one, the thoughtful one, the inside one. Let's see, whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, whatever might come up for you that you have to deal with on that personal level, and pull from this part of you to navigate. Let's see what the Grace cards have for us on that, how we can, you know, make it work for us. Y'all know I like this card. I'm such a look. I know my kids would hate me. I swear. I'm way too logical. Okay. What is it? Mindfulness. Mindfulness, y'all. Manage your mind. Where have you heard that before? Manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words toward the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. And what is that? That is total synergy. La 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 la. These two are so synergistic, of course. Anticipate the best. How do you do that? You take control of your own mind. You make a decision to what? Direct our thoughts toward what? The outcome we most desire. Replace that programming, and only you can do that. Okay? Because everything out there has already been meticulously orchestrated to keep us in that lower vibration. I'm sorry, it's just true. Because when human beings are riding that lower vibration, that fear vibration, that anxiety vibration, we fit into this machine. We're willing little players. We're willing little cogs in the machine. And I'm not saying be dissidential, you know. Well, I kind of call it, this is my terminology, dissidential cooperation. You know, I'm still going to do my thing, but I'm not going to be uncooperative for what, you know, I have to do in my world. And that's not at all what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to start some big old motions in your little fish bowl when you realize that all you have to do is make up your mind. And I'm trying to stress this fact, and I don't think people are really picking up on it, which is okay, because I'll keep saying it. But the truth is that the mind and the brain are separate. The mind is connected to the will. That's yours. That's yours. Willpower. That's not just some fluffy little term flying out there. Willpower. You have all the power in your will. Your will runs your mind. Your mind and your will are kind of the same thing. That is separate from your mechanical brain. Your will cannot be programmed unless you let your brain run it. Tap into your mind, realize your mind is separate, and use your decision-making power. The decision-making power of the human being is every single thing we got. Utilize your power of decision-making to utilize your mind to program your brain. You see where I'm going with that? Because everything in the brain is automatic. Everything in the brain is automatic. It's a mechanical situation. Okay? But they are right in there. They're cohesive. They're cohesive in nature, in your physiology and your whatever, your vibrationology of a human being. That's the thing. That's the thing. That separation of those two will change your world when you realize that you can make up your own mind. And that sounds so smarty pants. I'm not trying to be smarty pants. So I'm kind of turning this reading into a little bit of a Pantha chat because I'm really delighted that these two came out together. These are beautiful synergistic Friday colors. Happy Venus Day. That is a Venus Day card if I ever saw it, y'all. Look, decide to anticipate the best. How do you do it? You manage your mind. You make a decision. That's just it. Both of these cards say the same thing. Expect the best, and you're going to get the best. And it's going to take a little bit vibratorily for it to take, to grab hold, to get a little traction, because we're so used to defaulting into the negative. We're so used to defaulting into that fear mode. And there's so many tentacles attached to having fear. It's like an itch that we just want to scratch. It is for a while, but you will get used to expecting the best. You'll understand that every single thing that comes along is for your best evolution on this planet, so you won't really worry about that whole disappointment bullshit. You're going to realize that, okay, it didn't come out like I had thought it would and like I kind of wanted it to, but I know that this thing is in motion. That's not the end. This isn't the end. This thing that I'm seeing right here, it's all going to keep going. It's all going to stay in motion. So I know that my best evolution is in motion. Okay? You won't be disappointed. And if you err on the side of positive, more likely than not, and more often than not, that's what you will experience in your world. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to experience fun things and good things? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Are you so connected to that lower vibration that you don't understand that happiness is yours? It's right there. It's yours. All you got to do is decide to have that. But we have been trained into that other jet pack suit, of being in that mode, and that's where we get attention. That's where, there's a lot of stuff, like I said, tentacles that come with that old lower vibration, but that's no longer going to serve you any kind of purpose on this planet. This planet is going through a major shift. Unlike that we're going to see again. And we're going to be long gone before anything like this happens again, y'all. This is a really big deal. And this is something that we've been building up to on this channel for a long time. Is I've been trying to, as the grace cards have been giving me, relay to you how important it is at this time to grab hold of your own vibration. And grab hold of your own center, your own frequency. Control your own emotive states. Learn to separate yourself just a little bit from that 3D reality, because if we let that drive us, we are not living our lives. We're not alive. This is the time, y'all. This is the time to use every single thing that you've heard on this channel. If you've been with me a long time, the message has been unbelievably very, very consistent. That's what I'm seeing over the last many months. It's just been very, very consistent in that you want to grab hold of your own stuff. You want to grab hold of your own stuff so that you can be a positive part of the collective, because the collective now is vibratorily rising, okay? There's a big, big separation that has happened, and you're there or you're there. And I don't mean to, or there and there, whatever, and either way, it's okay. But you're going to have a difficult time in the new world, in this new vibration, in this new position, let's put it like that, astronomically speaking, which translates through astrology, astronomy's little sister. You're going to have a tough time navigating all this happy shit. Because we're not tolerating any of this anymore, y'all. We're tossing out the old programming. We're replacing it with the positive programming so that we can actually get something done here. So we can actually get some work done. So we're not constantly looping in drama and constantly looping in fear and anxiety and negativity. Okay, and that's the bottom line. So I'm going to get out of here, all right? Thank you for being here. These are your two beautiful cards du jour. They mean the same damn thing. Anticipate the best, y'all, because the world is working for you. Truly. And manage your mind. Learn to manage your mind. Learn to remember that you can make up your mind and you can work against that programming that's in your brain. Because the programming that's been given to us in our brains is keeping us on the loop. We're not able to progress as human beings, and that is getting shattered now. So this is going to give you the skills here on this channel. That's what we're going to work toward, is getting the skills to utilize the new energies to make our world better, to manifest what we really want, and not just by default and by accident manifest all this stuff that we got to hurdle over. That's unnecessary roughness. We ain't got to do none of that no more. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. I hope you made it till the end, because I think that message was really, really important. It seems very simplistic, but it's not. It's very important. It's the integral piece of the puzzle that's going to give that picture the big vision, give that picture definition for you. Okay? Manage your mind. When you manage your mind, you craft your life. And when you're doing that, you're living on purpose. And when you're doing that, you're bringing the stuff in that you actually want. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you care to share the video, I appreciate that so much. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm so appreciative, y'all. I'm getting up there toward the 200 mark, and I try not to count the numbers because it doesn't really matter. I love all of you, and I'm so blessed that you're here, but you know how it is, milestones. So I believe this is going to be my 300th video, and I'm really close to 200 beautiful subscribers that have come along on this journey, and I'm really excited. So thanks again for being here. Take care.